We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Right here, guys.
From the gun, Jones. And his first look is incomplete. The free safety, Malik Hooker, there in coverage.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Jones. It's complete to Golden Tate. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Jags have taken the early lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Wait, wide, 80. Mike, watch Mike. Here we go. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Big hit.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47.
Hey, switch gears. Watch out.
A quick throw complete to Fitzgerald. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the 45 on second down. Brady, open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On now is the Titans punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
No, that's you, partner. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down. This is Mostert. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Set up. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go, D. 25. Check 25. Buffalo 18.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And he's got some space here. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. So a big run for AP, and when you look at the total package, everyone knows the level of player he's been in this league, but what really impresses you about Adrian Peterson?
I have to go back to the nickname his father gave.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Adrian Peterson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
This is our time.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake, but I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. The Jags with a football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming. It's brought in left side by Tate. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Golden Tate. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses, also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Wait, set. Round 80. Round 80. Right here. Mike, 52. Check.
They'll try the left side. It's Gibson, and they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Titans. Antonio Gibson, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here's Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Panther 60.
Now Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're going to try and throw. He's got a man open. It's Hunter Renfrow. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Man out. 51's a mic.
And Jones going to keep this himself. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And someone must have been in this hot sun a little too long. They've got the punt team out there. And just to clarify, it is not 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that will go out of the back of the end zone. Way too much mustard. Not a good punt, and it will come out to the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Brady. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side. It's Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 38 yards on the scamper there.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you've got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
60 Bobcat.
Jones, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A quick throw by Brady complete, and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 3 yards out, and the Titans are able to make this a close game again. CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Watch twist.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. A first down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Jones throwing on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Hawk 70, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Austin Hooper, Pro Bowler a year ago, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
I got you.
They'll try and run here with Mostert, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Get that ball. Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Here we go. Mike 55, Mike 55. It's our
Operating from the gun, Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
right here.
Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Hill. He's got it. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal
Pick
here.
it up, defense. Let's go.
From the gun, Jones. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Austin Hooper in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jaguars had 6 to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is in a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
All day.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
All right, here we go.
Turn up! Kill! Turn up!
They'll get this quickly out to Claypool. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
You better be a sugar.
From the gun, it's Brady. That one caught by Gibson.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On 3rd down, Gibson. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will do the job nicely as that'll be out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
Here we go.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to pick.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The second-year man, Max Crosby, the one who brought him down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Over the middle, Cooper with it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, here we go.
Back to the running game with Mostert. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Shut up! Panther 60, Panther 60, 70 Lion, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Check 37, check 37.
Looking to throw. Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they do. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A rare pick six thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick sixes in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. And his kick is right through. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Fitzgerald. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards.
Wait, that round 80. Round 80.
Stop your whining.
Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50, Mike 50, huh?
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Hey, Alabama. Hey, Alabama.
Now Brady. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was the veteran Prince Amukamara that time who had the play covered from the start.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a first down. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. To throw, it's Brady. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Give him 18 yards on that one.
Let's go.
And it'll move the chains. The Titans were number one in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's first and goal.
Wait, that's wide, 82.
Rip right, rip right.
Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Stay with your man.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson at a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Two of their three red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. On second down now, it's Gibson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
Wait, that's wide, 20.
52's the mic.
Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Here's Brady to throw. Buying time to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So now fourth and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Antonio Gibson. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. And it's up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Warrior 70. Hey, smash. Go ahead, baby. Go, 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 go.
They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Here we go, shot. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Watch the slant. Cowboy 80. Go.
Back to throw. Jones. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. And on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. On the return, Jackson. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Brady. That'll be caught. Rager with it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 33 yards that time.
Wait, that 380. 72. Let's go. You don't want to go. Get him.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Watch the left.
On first down, Gibson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The former Giant, Prince Amukamara, on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Watch out.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Round 80.
Hey, we got right. We got
53
Now Brady. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Chase Claypool, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered on the first step in their comeback attempt.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A run there with Mostert as he'll push this forward and call it a 4-yard gain on 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Cowboy 80. On the ball. Here it comes.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what'll be an important 3rd down.
60 Eagle. I want that. Give me that.
Throwing Jones. And he will find his man on the outside. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll go as a gain of 9, and that should write an ending to this one.
19 Tiger. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike 55. Watch the screen.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. Well, Charles, we saw a comeback bid fall just a little short, but give them credit. They were able to hold on, withstand that comeback, and ultimately win it by the slim margin.
And bottom line, when it's all said and done, they don't ask you how much you won by. They just want to know, did you win? And that they did.
So for the Jags, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll return home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile,